Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We got another ridiculous live for you guys today. The insanity continues. I'm gonna allow some of y'all to catch up to the live. We got a breaking story here. That Shannon Sharpe himself confirmed that due to his antics over the last 48 hours, he has now caused himself to be in a position to lose $200 million. We're going to be reading that for you guys today. So I'm gonna allow you guys to catch up to the live here. Let me just make sure these notifications are sent out. We got a really, really stupid story in store for you guys today. Talk about blowing a bag and being a damn fool. Let's talk about it today. Let me just make sure y'all check in and let me know where y'all are coming in from. Let me just send out this notification real quick. Make sure y'all check in. Okay, I've sent that out. All right, we're gonna give it like another minute or so. Let people catch up to the live. I know some of y'all like, why are you going live this early, man? I know you don't go live this early, so let's give it like another minute or so. Stop letting the locker room talk crazy to you, son. People can say what they want, man. It's all good. I'm not. It's a free world. Let's wait for like another minute. Shout out to San Antonio, Texas. Let's give it like one more minute. Allow people to catch up to the live. I know our viewers is pretty early where some of y'all at right now. So let's give it like another minute. Let me get this article ready for you guys here because we got a doozy. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. Let me pull up this article here. Okay, good. I got it. All right. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Philly in the building. We got Milwaukee in the building. I see you in Milwaukee. Tuning in from the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. Let's give it like 20 more seconds and we're going to get into it. Who else we got? Appreciate the love. Durham, sorry. Is that North Carolina? I think we got North Carolina in the building. Shout out to Politics as usual. 94. I see you. Iran. Shout out to Iran, if I got that right. Shout out to Shoutouts. Somebody said 200 million. Yeah, no. I'm going to read it for y'all. Out of his own mouth. Shout out to Kenya. Well, somebody said Trump 2024. Okay, shout out to you. Okay, Ron. Shout out to Atlanta. Tony in Atlanta, I see you. LeShannon deserves this for turning from Kobe to LBJ. I'm glad this happened to him. Shout out to Manchester. TLTG Reviews. Quick heads up. Lost, not lose. Oh, man. Let me see. Lost, not lose. Could look. No, hold on. Well, I'll check that in a second. I can't really check it now because we live right now, but I'm gonna see if I can. Let's just give it let's allow people to come into the live. Let me just okay, that's a good point. I see what you're saying. Let me see. While people are coming in, let me make that correction. Appreciate that. Boom. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. TLTG Reviews. Appreciate that. Let me see. Nigeria, Atlanta. Okay. Okay. So let me get into this here. As you guys know, Shannon Sharpe broke the internet about basically for the last 48 hours because he had a video of audio. No, it's a video because it's an actual video, but you don't see him. It's a video of an audio of him performing intercourse with some person we don't know. All we know is the person's name is Michelle. This news broke the internet. He then decided to go live about it. During the live, he got at one point 264 or 65,000 live viewers to watch him because I tuned in to see it. At its peak, it was like 264, 265. During the live, as I was watching the live, before the live started, Shannon started promoting this like condom or something. I don't know what it was, right? A condom or something like that. I don't know what the product was. I didn't check to find out what it was. He was promoting it with his promotion code and all of that. Then he goes out there to say, oh, it's not fake, even though they had put out a message saying it was fake. Prior to that, they said it was fake. Now, they got hacked. And then later on, they said it was him. So then Shannon decided to use that as an opportunity to capitalize off of it and make money by promoting Number one, this sex product or whatever it is, and number two, instead of going up there and apologizing, he decided to use it as a moment to basically tout his sexual prowess and how good he's in bed, how many people want to go around with the chant, all of this ignorant nonsense. We did a bunch of shows yesterday reacting to that, and I said, as a longtime supporter of Shannon Sharpe, I am disappointed in Shannon. I'm disappointed in him. That is not one of those situations, because he was saying he's embarrassed. He was saying he was embarrassed. So if I'm embarrassed about something, I don't know why I will then use that moment to start talking about how proud I am of doing the thing that I'm embarrassed about. Shout out to Manchester. So that's what happened. Some people started getting on me. Oh, man, you hating on Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe running up a bag. You a hater. You a hater. Shannon running up a bag. It's smart marketing. It's smart marketing. All of this extra stupid, you know what? So what happened? I want to read from an article I'm going to share with you guys here. It's from thesun.com. Let me see if I can share it. Let me see if I can share with you guys. Okay. I've shared it there. Let me see if I can pin it to the top of the comments. I want to see if I can pin it for you guys. I'm going to do my best to see if I can do that. Anyway, it's there. I don't know if I can pin it just yet. Anyway, let me read what the article says. Sharpe decline. Shannon Sharpe claims he risks losing $200 million sponsorship deal after sex tape blunder sees sponsors ditch ESPN star. Okay? That's the beginning of the headline. Shannon Sharpe reveals that he could lose $200 million in sponsorships as sponsors ditch the ESPN star. I'll read on for you guys. Shannon Sharpe has claimed that his viral live stream blunder cost him as much as $200 million. The ESPN star accidentally went live on Instagram while having sex on, and some of us are still trying to figure out how exactly you do that on accident. A lot of us out here are calling major cap on that. I don't know how you do that. Okay, let's pause the article. Let's think about this practically. You are about to have intercourse, right? Think about it. Think about it for a moment. You're about to have intercourse. In the midst of you doing that, you go live. How does it work? How does it work? Through the process. How does it work? You're about to do something and have an intimate moment, and somehow your phone ends up. How does that even work? How is your attention on one thing and then all of a sudden you're so a lot of people are calling cap on that one, as they should. It makes no damn sense. And given the fact he said it was a mistake, I don't know why you would say it's a mistake and then go on your show and brag about the mistake you made. And then prior to your show coming out, you go look for a company promoting condoms to promote in the beginning of your show about a mistake. So he's like, I made a mistake, but while we got everybody's attention, the best thing we might as well do is we better look for a sponsor that we could promote this condom with. Like, think about it. You got to be living on Pluto, inhaling gravity to think that makes sense. I'll continue on with the article. For the new people coming in, let's try to get these likes up to 150 likes. We're reading an article where Shannon Sharpe admits that he just threw away $200 million. I want to continue on. It says, his team initially claimed that the NFL Hall of Famer's account had been hacked before he owned up to it on his Nightcap podcast. Podcaster Jason Whitlock subsequently claimed that Sharpe is a master baiter. Y'all get it. Master at baiting. Excuse me. And suggested that his sex blunder could have been intentional. On a further edition of his Nightcap show recorded on Thursday, which I proudly did not watch, I on purpose decided not to tune into that nonsense. However, Sharpe vehemently denied any such rumors, pointing to several potential deals he could now face missing out on. This is what Shannon Sharpe said. I'm reading it verbatim. People are trying to say it was staged, he began. Today, I just lost an interview on Club Shay Shay that would have been the most visible person I would have been able to interview today. They said no. He then continues on. We've got 6 and 7 figure sponsors and advertising saying, Shannon, we don't know if we want to continue this relationship. He then went on to add, my company, Shay Shay Media, is about to become a free agent. So that means Nightcap and Club Shay Shay will be able to take it where we want to go. So you think I would be willing to risk that the next 5 to 7 years, 170 to 200 million? You think I would be willing to risk that to do this? Would you be willing to risk $200 million? That's Shannon Sharpe. That is Shannon Sharpe. By his own words. Somebody say he's still on ESPN. ESPN ain't paying Shannon Sharpe no damn $20 million. You can forget that. That's Shannon Sharpe by his own words. His own words. So the people that were clapping for Shannon Sharpe are laughing with him. They are people that are just laughing at a train wreck. And they're giving you the impression that what you did is smart, when in reality, they're using you for entertainment. In that moment, you entertained them. But in the end, who's going to pay the big cost? Is it them or you? So all the people that have been supporting Shannon Sharpe, y'all going to help raise a GoFundMe to give him $200 million? Of course not. Of course not. The guy just admitted that he could have potentially blown $200 million in sponsors over the next 5 to 7 years. And he said, who would be willing to do that? I got to go back to Shannon's actions, not his words. His actions don't match his words. He said that his video on live is a mistake. Some of us were like, well, that doesn't seem plausible, but okay, maybe it was a mistake. If you make a mistake, if you use the word mistake, wouldn't it mean that you've done something wrong? I made a mistake. I made a mistake, meaning I did something wrong. My bad. I had a blunder. I had an F up. That's what mistake means. So if you made a mistake, cool. Everybody can make a mistake. It's what came next is where I don't feel sorry for Shannon Sharpe and this is coming from a huge defender, Shannon. You make the mistake. The video's all over the internet. Fine, your PR team or your team put it out and said it was a mistake. It didn't happen or it got hacked. And then you told them, okay, I'll take it down. Fine. Even that part, I'm cool with it. Honestly, I'm cool with the fact that you made a mistake, even though it seems unlikely. But I will humor you. I'm also cool with the fact that your PR team put out his account got hacked, and maybe you weren't aware, and then you told him to take. I'll also ride with you there. So I will sympathize that Shannon made a mistake by going live unintentionally. I'll sympathize. I'll also sympathize by him saying, by there being two messages, one where they denied it, and then the second one where he said it's him. I'll sympathize there. I'll sympathize with you. What came after that is totally inexcusable. I tuned into the live to hear Shannon Sharpe address the issue. Prior to that, on his Instagram page, he had a picture of a bed, his phone, and I thought, okay, they're making humor of it, embarrassing situation, we're going to address it. That was cool. But then I look and there's a product which looked like a condom on the bed. And I was confused. I'm like, what is this? Right? Like most people, what is that thing on the bed? I then wait for the live to start. And it just so happened that Shannon had already shot and edited a promotion of him promoting, get this, him promoting a condom or whatever it was prior to the live starting, During the live, he had the condoms in his pocket. And while he's quote unquote apologizing for his actions and how he's quote unquote embarrassed, he then goes, oh, but if you need some of these, y'all know what to do. If you know your man. So you're embarrassed, but yet you're using this moment to promote something that is directly correlated to the activity that you're embarrassed about. How many fools in the comment section believe him? Say one. If you believe Shannon Sharpe, write one. Let's know how many fools we got on the line. If you believe Shannon Sharpe, say one. Let me hear it. If you believe Shannon, type one. If you think that he capping and he used this as an opportunity to make some money and get some clout, say two. Write two. Write two. If he used this as an opportunity to go viral, say two. Now let's keep it real. He wanted to go viral. He wanted to go viral. And that he did. And he saw an opportunity to promote a product in the process of it. And then say, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who want to go 3 rounds with the champ? But if I hit you off something crazy, look at this. Look at it. And I'm looking at the live and I'm like, yo, you have 2 amazing podcasts. 2. You have the biggest interview in the history of media with over 60 million views. You have a job on ESPN, their hottest show, one of their hottest shows, and you will stoop to the level of promoting condoms? Like, make it make sense. You would risk jeopardizing all of that for however much this sponsor was going to pay you? I'm lost. For the new people coming in, I want to read an article here. We got a pin to the top. Let me share with you guys here for the new people coming in. Shannon Sharpe just admitted that he's going to potentially lose $200 million. It says Shannon Sharpe has claimed that his viral live stream blunder could cost him as much as $200 million. Continues on. His team initially claimed that the NFL Hall of Famer's account had been hacked before he owned up to it on his Nightcap podcast. Podcaster Jason Whitlock subsequently claimed that Sharpe is a master at baiting and suggested that his sex tape blunder could have been intentional. On a further edition of his Nightcap show recorded yesterday, Thursday, however, Sharpe vehemently denied any such rumors, pointing to several potential deals he could now face missing out on. People are trying to say it was staged, he began saying. Today, I lost an interview on Club Shay Shay that would have been the most visible person I would have been able to interview to date. They said no. It would have probably been Taylor Swift. Who knows? Who knows? We've got 6- and 7-figure sponsors and advertisers saying, Shannon, we don't know if we want to continue this relationship. He then went on to add, my company, Shay Shay Media, is about to be a free agent. So that means Nightcap and Club Shay Shay will be able to take it wherever we want to go. So you think I would be willing to risk that the next 5 to 7 years, $170 million to $200 million? You think I would be willing to do that, to risk that, to do this? Would you be willing to risk $200 million? That's Shannon Sharpe. So now I'm trying to figure out all of those people that were encouraging Shannon Sharpe, they were laughing with him. I'm looking for you dudes. Because I'm looking for you dudes to put together a GoFundMe and raise $200 million for Shannon Sharpe, since you condone his behavior. Since y'all thought a 56-year-old man with kids high-fiving himself for having intercourse in front of 264,000 live views, y'all thought that was it. Who's going to be putting together that bag for Shannon? I'm looking for you dudes. All the people supporting Shannon were just looking to be entertained. All of those people laughing, those celebrities, you think they're going to come together and give Shannon Sharpe $200 million? Of course not. Of course not. What they're going to say is, man, Shannon really blew a bag. At one point, he was the hottest of the hot. I'm not a hater. I'm calling it like it is. You dudes are followers. I was the person saying that Shannon would be the biggest thing in media for years. I said I loved his work, minus his LeBron James insane Jordan. I've always said that. I don't need to prove it to some people that just showed up in the live. I've been saying that. But when you act like a buffoon, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't run around like I'm not like that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And most of you people would keep it a buck faster with your moms or your pops or your brother or your sister over somebody you like that you don't know. Some of y'all got that follower syndrome in you, and it's crazy. Y'all need some deliverance. You need prayers. Some of y'all follow so hard that y'all can't even think straight no more. Y'all condoning 56-year-old men bragging about putting his goon down in a bedroom. Why are you amused by that? Why do you care that a 50-year-old man is about talking about his sexual? Why is that entertaining to you? Why is that entertaining to you? So Shannon, if he loses these deals, who do I blame? I blame him. I blame him because there are people that have done worse that have came back from worse. The difference was some of them showed actual control. Y'all think Shannon Sharpe was really sad about it? Hold on. Y'all honestly believe he was sad about it? If Shannon was sad about it, why was he promoting a sex product? Somebody explain that to me. Help me figure it out. Help me figure it out. If you are sad about what you did, why are you using that opportunity to promote a product that is directly correlated to the thing that you say you're sorry about? Help me figure it out. And then people get mad at me because I'm like, yo, but I thought Club Shay Shay was above this. I thought Shannon Sharpe's brand is above this. I thought that Shannon didn't need to stoop to such lows to gain attention. I thought he was above this. I thought you were above this. But what did some people say? Oh, well, you got to go ahead and get the bag. Oh, all right. All right. Now look, you got the bag and then you lost the bigger one. The guy said he just lost the biggest interview he was ever going to have. And the person said, nah, I'm good. It would have probably been Barack Obama or somebody. Who knows? It could have been Barack Obama. Who knows? And the person looked at it and said, you know what? What this dude is doing, I don't want to associate it with my brand. So if it was a positive thing, why would they turn him down? For all we know, it could have been Meghan Markle and Prince. Who knows who it could have been? Who knows? And now you risk that because you want to go promote a condom. Okay. Enjoy the money. Enjoy the money. Somebody said I'm capping for sure. How am I capping? Crazy chick. Well, your name pretty much summarizes your comment. How are you going to call yourself crazy chick and then talk about your name summarizes your comment. Your name fits your comment, pretty much. Crazy chick left a crazy ass comment. Anyway, somebody said I'm capping. Can we explain the cap, please? Where am I capping? What am I capping about? Can somebody explain to me? What am I capping about? What's the thing I'm capping about? We got crazy chick over here saying I'm capping. What am I capping about, please? Can I hear it? Nah, she dismissed herself. How you gonna come up in the chat? Your name is Crazy Chick Callie, and then you talking about you capping, but meanwhile, you just told us you crazy. Come on, like, what are we doing? So, y'all heard the article. Shannon Sharpe just blew $200 million because he was looking to go viral. And you know what's crazy? I was listening to Cam and Mace. I was listening to Cameron. Cameron just said yesterday that he believes that he did it because he hadn't gone viral in a minute. He wanted to go viral. So he looked for a moment and he did it. That's what Cam is. Now, this is somebody in his own space. This ain't me. Let me guess. Cam is capping too, huh? Crazy Cali chick. Is he capping? Care to explain what he's capping about? Hmm? Hmm? All those celebrities, they were hyping him up, laughing with him. All of these dudes, they were laughing with him. Who gonna send him $200 million? Who gonna do it? Who gonna do it? That's what I want to hear. All the people encouraging Shannon Sharpe, please, what's the address for the GoFundMe y'all gonna put together? I'm trying to figure it out. You think it was something positive? Why didn't Stephen A. Smith touch on it? Stephen A. Smith talks about everything. Stephen A. Smith even talks about Diddy, but he ain't talk about Shannon Sharpe. Why? If it's not such a big deal, if it's something worth laughing about, why didn't Stephen A. Smith talk about it? Let me hear it. Why didn't Stephen A. Smith talk? Stephen A. Smith, if Diddy walks out the door, Stephen A. Smith will report on it. Because Diddy has some pretty gruesome allegations. We understand that, right? He will talk about Diddy before he talks about Shannon. The question is, why won't he talk about Shannon Sharpe? If it's something to laugh about. Crazy Cali chick. Fill me in. Why he not talking about it? Because he knows it's an embarrassment. He knows it's a stain on ESPN. And I can almost guarantee you, if Stephen A. Smith was watching that live, he was probably saying to himself, bro, what the F are you doing? Why are you laughing about this? Why are y'all high-fiving about, oh, I put my goon down, I was doing it good in the bed and all of this and that. Why were you, why? I thought you're supposed to be, I'm sorry about it. And you know what made it worse? Instead of going out there, apologizing, and moving on, they now went and did a roast about it yesterday. Like, let's keep it going. Who do you know has an embarrassing moment like that and wants to capitalize it off of it for clout? In a normal situation, you would want to move on. I would. Maybe some of y'all would love to keep it going. But if something as embarrassing as that happened, why would you want to keep it going? Why would you want people to still keep talking about that? Shannon was somebody I looked up to. I did. That's why I'm so upset. Some people are asking me, why are you so? Because he was somebody I looked up to. If I could get Marco and all these other guys they will tell you on this live, they will tell you, I looked up to him. Not as a man, but in terms of the work he was doing in sports media. I was like, wow, this guy is really funny. He's charismatic. He's the one that's really keeping Undisputed with Skip and Shannon alive at the time. I said, man, this guy's going to be huge, right? He's doing things that were unconventional, breaking the mold, having interviews that just broke the internet. Nobody else was doing that. And Shannon was on this meteoric rise. And then what happened? People started, oh, Shannon is messy and all that. I never even produced one show about it. Other people produced that because it's not my wheelhouse. I didn't discuss that. But then what happened? Then this stuff happened. And I'm saying then the thing with Ocho happened. Not Ocho, Ocho happened. Chad, Ocho Cinco. Him embarrassing his partner on television. I'm like, but bro, on television, on live or whatever it is. I'm like, bro, all of us just did a sympathy tour with you for what Skip Bayless did to you. You had people running around talking about, oh, Skip, y'all hated Skip Bayless. Oh, he hate black people, he racist. Yo, Skip Bayless this, blah, 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 blah. Skip Bayless that, blah, 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 blah. If Skip Bayless has spoken that way to the way Shannon Sharpe spoke to Chad Johnson on Undisputed, y'all would have been ready to turn over the television station. Y'all would have been ready to turn the television. Y'all would have flipped the whole damn building upside down. Oh, how can he treat Shannon Sharpe? And we defended Shannon. All of us did. But then when he did that to Chad, I'm like, yo, that's grimy, son. Like, that's mad grimy. That's your man. Like, yo, you could talk to him offline with that. What are you doing? Some people are like, no, the followers, the sheeps. Cali crazy chicken him. Oh, well, he got to keep it honest. I see nothing wrong with what he said. That's what they was doing. And then less than a week later, this happens. And the guy said it was a mistake, just to later on find out that he used this mistake to now financially capitalize off of it to make some money. But in the midst of that, you gained something and you lost something. So you heard what Shannon Sharpe had to say. These are my thoughts on it. So the people that was feeling what Shannon Sharpe was doing, all I got to do, hey guys, let's try to get these likes up to 300 likes. All I'm going to ask y'all to do is, please, can you link the GoFundMe account that y'all are doing to help him raise $200 million? Because if y'all support him, I want to see you put your money where your mouth is. Are you going to support him all the way? If y'all support what Shannon Sharpe did, don't stop now. Since I'm the hater, well, y'all must be the lovers. So if you really love him and y'all really, really encouraging him, go ahead and bust open them checkbooks and start sending the money and show him. I guarantee you not one MFer will do it. Because people are full of you know what. They will support you until that's why you ever heard that saying? You want to find out who your real friends are? Try to need to pay your rent, and you'll find out who your real friends are. Have trouble paying your rent, you're gonna find out who your real friends are. So please, the Shannon Sharpe people all up in the comment section twerking it up, knocking over drinks, slapping each other with honey. Please go ahead. We waiting to hear from y'all. Stop talking about talking about Diddy. He's innocent. He didn't do anything. Stop. What did I lie? But bro, come on, stop wasting our time, man. What did I lie about? Y'all just be up here twerking it up, stinking up the places, polluting the comment section. I got to put you in timeout. Like, what are we doing, man? We're gonna put you in timeout for 24 hours. What did I lie about? Go sit down. Like, have a seat, son. Like, yo, come on. Like, what are we doing? Come on. Like, yo, what do we do? Go drink some coffee, man. Go make a sandwich or something. Like, yo, what are we doing? Somebody said, did he really lose 200 million in sponsors? I'll read it one last time and I'm gonna let y'all go. The article is from The Sun. I want to read it to you guys. I'm going to share it in the comments. I'll read it one more time. So there it is right here. And it says, Sharpe declines. Shannon Sharpe claims he risks losing $200 million sponsorship deal after sex tape blunder sees sponsors ditch ESPN star. Shannon Sharpe has claimed that his viral live stream blunder could cost him as much as $200 million. The ESPN star, who's 56, accidentally, went live on Instagram while having sex on Wednesday. He says his team initially claimed that the NFL Hall of Famer's account had been hacked before he owned up to it on his Nightcap podcast. Podcaster Jason Whitlock subsequently claimed that Sharpe is a master at baiting and suggested that his sex tape blunder could have been intentional. On a further edition of his Nightcap show recorded on Thursday, which was yesterday, however, Sharpe vehemently denied any such rumors, pointing to several potential deals he could now face missing out on. People are trying to say it was staged, he began. Today, I just lost an interview on Club Shay Shay that would have been the most visible person I would have been able to interview to date. They said no. We've got 6- and 7-figure sponsors and advertisers saying, Shannon, we don't know if we want to continue this relationship. He then went on to add, my company, Shay Shay Media, is about to become a free agent. So that means Nightcap and Club Shay Shay will be able to take it wherever we want to go. So you think I'm willing to risk that? The next 5 to 7 years, 170 million to 200 million, you think I'd be willing to risk that to do this? Would you be willing to risk $200 million? Those are Shannon Sharpe's words. Who said this? This is now a clickbait chant. See this guy. See him. This guy, and you know what's funny? This guy is Nigerian. Leave it up to the niggas to be hating. There they go. They go one of my brothers. I just read him an article with quotes from Shannon Sharpe. And these people are all up in the comments section, twerking it up all over the place, knocking over drinks, pushing through doors, slamming people to the ground, gyrating all over the floor. And they talking about, I'm making it up. Quotes that I read from the man, I'm making it up. I'm making it up. I just read you quotes from Shannon Sharpe and they said I'm making it up. Unreal. I don't know how much twerking you got to do to be able to be able to withhold yourself. Somebody said, what? He said, you must mean tether. Oh my Lord, here we go. Here we go. Here come the ignorant nonsense. I want no part of that. I don't want to. Somebody said 200 million. Dang, yeah. 200 million. Shannon Sharpe is in for a bunny ride and mess up a situation all around. Dan's like, damn, sounds like you capitalizing on hot topics yourself. When did clout chasing? When did you start clout chasing? So now I'm reporting on the news. Now I'm clout chasing. So fine, I'm clout chasing. Can you send me a video of somebody not clout chasing on this story? What about the person itself that did 2 days in a row of lives? Are they clout chasing? Am I the one being accused of recording myself a clout? Like, what are we doing? Anyway, guys, that's the story. I've linked the article to the top. If you guys want to read it, it's pinned to the top. And y'all can read it for yourselves. We just wanted to report on it. And y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Do you think that ultimately it was worth it? Do you think it was worth the potential loss versus whatever was gained in that moment? Because that's all it was. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? You let me know. Whatever you guys think. Somebody said it was. Okay. That's cool with me, man. If you like it, I love it. Y'all have a good one. We're going to drop content a little bit later. Y'all have a good one. Somebody said he proved he's not.